Good, beautiful Friday morning. Welcome to Hack is Prime, the only place you can find the journey of Broken to Bulkin. It is the day 14 and 15 review of the no smoking the tweeds, and productivity still continues to go up exponentially. So January 14th, we woke up at about 5:45 a.m. I had to head out over to my homie's house a couple counties over. He's been teaching me about stocks. So we got up early. We made sure we got our things in order. We hit up our daily reflections. I had to stop at the gas station. I did a push-up checkpoint right there in the gas station parking lot. Do it for y'all. So we made it to his crib just before the stock market opened. It opens up at 8:30 my time, Central Time. So we got there. We got established. He started showing me the ropes and how he moves and how he day trades, and hopefully I can figure that out. Maybe I can share some of that love with y'all one day. But for now, we still broke-ass ninjas. After messing around over there for a couple hours and catching up, I ended up going over to my cousin's house to where he's the one that I do the plowing with. So we got got a couple of plow trucks together. They needed some maintenance on the blades. So we got those together. We ended up heading out and cleaning up a couple parking lots, which was very nice. I'm pretty good with that thing now, you know what I'm saying? I could cutting through the snow like it ain't shit. It was, it was nice enough out there to where I was hitting up some donuts on the way. And I ain't talking about the kind you eat, dog. So we were hitting up some parking lots, got those cleaned up. Yeah, it was mid-afternoon. We got back to his house. If you've seen on a couple of episodes prior, we were working on this avalanche, and we got the avalanche all finally put together and getting it out of the garage. So that was nice. It was about 4:20 approximately. We hit flips instead of rips right there in the snow. The snow's coming down. I had my tire with me in the back of the truck, so we're hitting flips instead of rips with the big tire. Still maintaining that daily routine. Daily routine consists of our push-up checkpoints and daily reflections in the morning. And then also mid-afternoon, late afternoon, we're hitting flips instead of rips, because now I'm self-aware of when those frustration times be coming up. So I'm making sure I combat those with positivity. On the way home, the missus asked if I would like to go to the gym. So I met her up at the gym. We did some cardio. We did about a mile on the arc trainer, and then we did a mile walking around the track, so a couple miles. And then we sat and talked for an hour. It was really nice to just hang out with her, and the kids were being taken care of in the kids club, kids zone respectively. So me and the missus got to hang out and talk and chat for about an hour, and very nice. Enjoy her time, always. And what else did we do? I got my notes here, of course, naturally. We came back to the crib, and we made some tacos. Yeah, we made some tacos. Hey, you seen that video, right? I made a video making tacos. Tacos, cooking with hack, dog. Cooking with hack. So yeah, needless to say, day 14 was pretty productive. It was pretty nice, pretty mellow. I enjoyed it. That was a 2-week mark, so success. Woo! But needless to say, day 15 was a little rough McGruff. We woke up earlier than before. We woke up just before 5 o'clock. Sorry. So we woke up just before 5 o'clock. I thought I'd be nice and take it upon myself to go put some salt down on an elderly gentleman's driveway right before I got to the gym. I got to the gym just after 5:30, like just at 5:30. I read my daily reflections in the parking lot, and just as I was about to get out and go into the gym, I realized I forgot my backpack. So I edited down a couple videos real quick, got those out the way, and then jotted over home. And I made sure I swooped up the backpack, got the kids off to the bus since I was here, and then got back to the gym. Yeah, got back to the gym, and then we hit up at the sauna. Sauna's always a good time. It was like a 45-minute session in the sauna. And then the gentleman that I put the salt down for called and said that the HOA does not approve of the salt that I put down or any salt there whatsoever. So now I got to go back and clean it up. Okay, fine. I'll go back and clean it up. But we're still at the gym. So I'm hitting up this gym session. And, ooh, boy, I tell you what, like some of these little frustrations that were starting to set in, like, it was weird how one frustration was triggering another, because it started like making the snowball effect. I guess the missus was having trouble waking me up, but because of that, she was up extra, and she texted me, hey, yo, I don't need to be up. And, of course, I did the salt thing, and then I got told that I was doing wrong with the salt, so frustrations were starting to seep in, but I was like, all right, cool, we'll use that as fuel for the fire. So I started doing overhead presses. That's one of my favorite exercises, overhead presses with the 155. I could do that for reps now. What? Man, I remember the first time I did a 155 overhead press, and I was just so happy with the 1 rep. And now we're doing sets. So that was pretty fucking fun. Doing full depth squats with the 155 because I'm trying to get to easy 225 with, 2 broken leg, broken hip, broken pelvis, broken back, broken ribs. Squats become difficult after that. So we're trying to work our way back up to that. And the 155 working weight squats, that was amazing. I loved it. I enjoyed it. My legs feel like jello right now. And then deadlifts, deficit deadlifts. So I can stand on the box with the extra risers, and we're deadlifting the 155 off the ground. I made a little bubbles video for that, so you go check that out. And after doing that for a little while, edited down some more videos. The missus met me up again at the gym, and we hit up the E-gym, which is a full body circuit that me and her did together. And right before we ended, I got a call saying I got to come take care of that salt. So I dropped everything that I was doing, and I immediately went out and picked up the salt, so everybody was happy. So woosah at that point, right? Woosah. We've pulled it back together. I had to go back to the gym real quick because it was on the way. I was supposed to go to a doctor's appointment at 2. I was going to take care of the salt situation after 2, but because inconveniencing factors and everybody else outside of my control, hit up the gym after I cleaned up that salt, showered up, got cleaned up, as you can see, fresh chrome. And then we went to the doctor's appointment at 2 o'clock. A doctor, they told me they got my allergy test back, and I am legitimately allergic to trees and grass. And guess what? I'm allergic to fucking weed. I'm allergic to weed, and that's why my esophagus would get swelled up, my lungs would be heavy, and all my sinuses would get crazied out. Because when I would smoke, I'd be having an allergic reaction. What the fuck? I didn't know you could do that. But that we found that out about 2 o'clock. The rest of the day was nice and relaxing and chill. I think I did enough exercises to combat that evening frustration. Needless to say, the evening went well. I hung out. I customized my figure, put some stickers on it. I fixed one of my figures that had a broken arm with this new super glue I found specifically for plastic. So the evening was nice. We relaxed, fell asleep with the baby. The baby was on my chest, watching Beast Wars Transformers. And we got through day 15. Even though it was frustrating as hell, and even though it was kind of rough, we got through day 15. And the video's starting to go on a little bit longer than I usually anticipate, about 8 minutes now. So I'll let you guys go. I hope y'all are enjoying the journey. I hope y'all are enjoying the progress, and I hope y'all stick around to see what it all reaps. Have a great day. Have a good weekend. And I'll catch y'all on, probably day 17 when I do that 2-day review after the weekend. Much love. Until all are one. You already know.